time. Sarah Vaughan was an instrument. I've heard her on record humming. She does like a humming solo. She sounds like a reed instrument. She actually sounds like a clarinet or something.
Yeah.
It's mad.
And that ain't good. The weekend's over, and Monday rolls around. I end up like I started, just crying my poor heart out. Lord, Lord above me, make him love me.
When you started to sing, first of all, was it singers like Sarah Vaughan that you were trying to copy or be? Or?
No, I think I came to Sarah Vaughan a lot later. I was about 18. But when I started listening to Ella Fitzgerald, and then I was like, my brother had all the good stuff, and my brother was like, Dinah Washington. And so I learnt to sing from Dinah Washington a lot. But I learnt to sing from listening to stuff like Monk and a lot of soloists. That's how I learnt to sing as well, rather than just listening to singers. Because I loved jazz. It wasn't really the vocal jazz. I just loved jazz. So I learnt from everything, really.
For you, I was a flame. Hello, it is a losing game. 5-story fires, you came. Love is a losing game. One I wish I never played. Oh, what a mess we made. And now the final frame. Love is a losing game. Played out by the band. Love is a losing hand, and it was more than I could stand. Love is a losing hand, self-professed, profound, till the chips are down. Though you're a gambling man, love is a losing hand. Though I battle blind, love is a fate resigned. And the memories they mar my love. Is a fatal resign. Over futile and left out by the gods. Now the final frame. Love is a losing game. Thank you.
The whole jazz thing's got a bit strange, hasn't it? Because anybody who sings any kind of acoustic folk now even is called a jazz singer, and yet you grew up singing the real stuff. I mean, you were into Monk and all of that.
Yeah.
You know, she was heavily influenced with Thelonious Monk, and you know, I'd spend a bit of time in the evenings with her listening to Monk, really, and her following, you know, everything note for note. And it was amazing, really, because it's such heavy music anyway. Yeah, she was very much into instrumentation as well as the voice, really. And it came out when she'd sing, really. She just had that ability to improvise phrases, and I mean, her rhythm was phenomenal, so she could just literally manipulate it in the way she wanted to, really, you know. And every night when we go on stage, she could sing the same song but different every night, and she'd give her all.
Did you have help in kind of finding this stuff? I mean, for instance, did your parents have these records, or did you have to go and look for them?
No, my brother had everything. I mean, all the R&B and that stuff that I came to when I was like, it was then called swing at the time. There must have been about, literally, like I said, 9. And then I discovered Salt and Pepper, and I was like, I've got my music now. And then he started listening to jazz when he was about 18, and I was 14. And I just remember the first time I ever heard Around Midnight, Through the Wall.
Yeah.
And I was just like...
Was it Monk or Miles playing it?
Monk.
Yeah.
I was just like, what is that? I'll never forget that. And I remember the first time I heard Ray Charles ever. It was Unchain My Heart. And yeah, it was Unchain My Heart. I remember walking into my brother's room, and I opened the door. I always used to knock because my brother would throw stuff at you if you didn't knock. I opened the door and I was just like that. And he goes, what? He looked at me like I was about to go, Mum's dead, or something like that. That's weird. He goes, what's wrong? And I went, who is this? And he went, it's Ray Charles. I was like, Ray Charles. And then from then on, I think I just listened to Ray Charles for 3 months, like, exclusively. I was just like...
Unchain my heart, baby, let me go. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't love me no more. Every time I call you on the phone, some fella tells me that you're not at home. So unchain my heart, oh please set me free.
With Amy, even one so young, who was only 22, on the edge of what became a truly brilliant career, that ended in tragedy. When she was here, I felt that she was really happy in some way. That she, certainly the way that she sang that night, she sang the blues away, if you know what I mean. She used her gift to still her trembling soul.
He left no time to regret. Kept his dick wet with his same old safe bet. Me and my head high, and my tears dry. Get on without my guy. You went back to what you know, so far removed. from all that we went through. I tread a troubled track. My eyes are stacked. I go back to black. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to. I go back to us. I love you much. It's not enough. You love below, and I love above. And life is like a pie, and I'm a tiny penny rolling up the walls inside. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to. I go back to black, 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 I go back to. I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and we only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to black.
The reference points on the new album, however, in terms of soul music, very often they're on the kind of pop soul end of things. That the girl groups, you know, the Shangri-Las and those sorts of people, and you know, what appeals to you in those groups, because they are some of them over the top, you know, melodrama by the bucket load.
Yeah, I love the drama. I love the atmosphere. I love the sound effects.
People will know Leader of the Pack and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
But there's so many of them, Sophisticated Boom Boom. And
they just write the most depressing songs ever. Like, I Can Never Go Home Anymore. It's when me and my boyfriend finished, I used to listen to that song on repeat. I listened to it for 2 weeks, sit on my kitchen floor with a bottle of Jack Daniels, drink the Jack Daniels, and pass out, wake up, just do it again.
I'm gonna hide if she don't leave me alone. I'm gonna run away. Don't, 'cause you can never go home anymore. Listen, does this sound familiar? You wake up every morning, go to school every day, spend your nights on the corner, just passing time away. Your life is so lonely, like a child without a toy. Then a miracle.